Good day, and thank you for taking the time to view my update presentation. Today is June 29th, 2024, and I am pleased to provide you with an update on my fundraising efforts for Hemp for Life. My name is Ben Sassman, and I am the founder and CEO of the company. I originally started Hemp for Life with a partner who held 50% of the shares in the company. However, on November 13th, 2023, he resigned to pursue another opportunity. I subsequently removed him from the Companies and Intellectual Property Commission, CIPC, and as of January 2024, I am the sole owner and shareholder of the company. In June 2022, Hemp for Life secured its hemp cultivation permit from the South African Department of Agriculture. When my partner resigned from the company, I had him removed from the permit. The permit is valid for 5 years, from 2022 to 2027. To execute the Hemp for Life business plan, I originally required funding of 79 million rand. This was to purchase a 285-hectare farm in the Free State, where I planned to cultivate 50 hectares of hemp and 195 hectares of a variety of vegetables. I secured a comfort letter from Land Bank, as they agreed to cover the cost of the farm purchase with 18,300,000 rand. Additionally, the National Empowerment Fund provided a comfort letter to cover some of the operational costs, amounting to 20 million rand. This totaled 38 million rand, leaving me short of 41 million rand. After receiving my comfort letter from Land Bank in February of 2023, I struggled to secure the balance of the funding I needed. Then, in April 2024, Land Bank sent me a letter declining my application. The comfort letter had 2 conditions attached to it. First, I needed to secure a water license for the farm from the South African Department of Water and Sanitation, which came at a cost of 886,000 rand. Second, they required proof that I had secured the operational funding for the business, which I was unable to do. Because I could not secure the 79 million rand for the business, I decided to revisit my business plan to see how I could downscale the operation to 65 million rand. The biggest cost would have been the 3,000 square meter warehouse I planned to construct on the farm to house the operation, including a staff dining area, showers, ablution facilities, and offices. I downsized the warehouse to 1,800 square meters and decided to bring in 6 40-foot shipping containers to make up for the lost space. This adjustment brought the required funding down to 65 million rand. As I struggled to secure 65 million rand, I again decided to downscale the business. I decided to drop the hemp cultivation and processing completely and just focus on the vegetable side of the business. By doing this, I could reduce the required funding down to 41 million rand. If I succeeded, I would have generated enough revenue over the first 18 months to fund the hemp part of the business. I had already secured an offtake agreement for the vegetables the company would have produced on the farm. Once again, I could not secure the 41 million rand that I needed, so I decided to change the business plan by dropping the purchase of the farm completely. Instead of cultivating hemp, I would purchase the hemp biomass from other hemp farmers and focus solely on the agro-processing part of the business. This strategy required a capital injection of only 25 million rand. The 25 million rand would have allowed me to secure a 3,000 square meter warehouse in Vanderbijl Park, employ the necessary staff, and cover the cost of buying hemp biomass from other farmers or suppliers. The National Empowerment Fund's comfort letter only came with one condition: that I secured the balance of the operational costs I needed. Because my plan changed from the Free State province to the Johannesburg area, the Free State Regional Manager of the NEF passed my application onto the Johannesburg office. My application not only changed provinces, but I also increased the application amount from 20 million rand to 25 million rand. After my application was with the Johannesburg office for 99 days, I received a letter from the NEF declining my application in April 2024. The letter was only emailed to me in late June 2024. The cash cow of the original business plan was to purchase a 600-liter extraction plant capable of producing 1,100 kilograms of CBD isolate per month. The Chinese producers of this plant offered to train up 6 HEMP-4 Life staff members over 20 days at their factory in China on how to operate the extraction plant. We have already identified 3 young males to send on this mission and are actively looking for 3 additional youths to complete the team. The HEMP-4 Life team, along with the Chinese engineers and the extraction plant, will all return and arrive in South Africa simultaneously for the engineers to assemble and commission the plant. Once operational, we plan to train 6 female youths to join the existing 6 males to accommodate the 3 shifts the plant will operate each day. The traditional method of drying hemp involves suspending it in a warehouse with good air circulation to remove 90% of the moisture from the plant. However, I plan to enhance our efficiency by purchasing a hemp drying machine. This machine can remove 90% of the moisture from shredded plants within 2 hours as they pass through the machine. HEMP-4 Life will focus on producing CBD isolate as our primary product for the market. To achieve this, the extraction plant needs 42,000 kilograms of hemp biomass every month. From this biomass, the plant will produce 3,356 kilograms of CBD crude oil, which will then be refined into 1,100 kilograms of CBD isolate per month. I have secured an offtake agreement from a client in the USA who has ordered 800 kilograms of CBD isolate per month from HEMP-4 Life. As of May 2024, the global price of CBD isolate stands at $760 per kilogram. HEMP-4 Life has agreed to supply at a cost of $620 per kilogram, allowing us to enter the market competitively. This order amounts to a monthly income of 9,500,000 Rand, based on today's Rand-dollar exchange rate. I am currently working to secure a second client to purchase the remaining 300 kilograms of produced isolate. As the HEMP-4 Life farm cannot produce all the required hemp biomass for the extraction plant, I will need to purchase hemp biomass from other South African hemp farmers. This presents a challenge as I would need to secure 42,000 kilograms per month from approximately 25 to 30 different farmers. Each farmer uses a different hemp seed strain with varying levels of CBD and THC, which complicates consistency and quality control. Moreover, managing logistics to transport biomass from multiple farms across South Africa poses a significant challenge. Alternatively, I have explored importing biomass from reputable suppliers outside South Africa. I have identified suppliers in Lithuania and New Zealand who currently have 3,200 and 5,100 tons of product in stock at 18 and 20 Rand per kilogram respectively. Importing would ensure a consistent supply of biomass with consistent strain, CBD, and THC levels.
Due to South Africa's frequent power outages, load shedding, HEMP-4 Life has signed a power purchase agreement with a company to completely disconnect the farm from the national power grid. The entire farm and its operations will be powered by a solar energy solution, ensuring a reliable and uninterrupted electricity supply. This agreement is set to remain in place for the first 15 years of the company's existence. My only remaining option to secure the full 65 million Rand needed to launch HEMP-4 Life is through loan syndication. This involves pooling funding from various financial institutions in South Africa. However, all these institutions require a project owner contribution, where HEMP-4 Life must invest its own funds to demonstrate commitment. The Small Enterprise Finance Agency, SEFA, the Jobs Fund, and the Industrial Development Corporation, IDC, are willing to match my own contribution. Currently, my primary focus is on securing the initial 10 million Rand, whether through a loan or from an investor. This crucial step will enable HEMP-4 Life to launch successfully. Thank you for taking the time to view my presentation. I sincerely appreciate your consideration and would greatly value your thoughts and any possible solutions you may have.